All right, we're seeing some winners declared in major races. So we're going to start with the governor's race on the Republican primary. Marsha Blackburn has the check mark, so that means that she is taking the Republican seat or nominee on this one. So you all said it, not very surprising there, but you know, so it looks like Rose maybe gave her a little bit of run for her money.
I think so.
Yeah.
I would expect it in a different atmosphere that Blackburn would get 60% of the vote.
Right.
The fact that she did not get that and she's in the low 40s shows some vulnerabilities here. I'm not saying that she's going to be an underdog in November. She definitely is not. But there are some vulnerabilities there. If Jerri Green, who's been projected the winner in the Democratic primary, she can get some funding, she can attack Marsha Blackburn in a lot of different areas. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in real quick just to see exactly how Memphis fared with the Republican primary here. So when we zoom in on Shelby County, we did see
Just
What you say.
Yeah.
So you won the bet already. So there you go again.
He owes me.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Marsha Blackburn signs, but I mean, I had seen some Monty Fritz signs actually in East Memphis a little bit driving around. So it was really interesting to see how this one was going to shape out, especially with the outlandish campaign ads we saw. But what do you all think of a Jerri Green, Marsha Blackburn matchup? And first governor or female governor of Tennessee.
Well, it's definitely going to be a female governor. We know that.
That's right.
And I think it all depends on how much money Jerri Green can raise. I mean, and Marsha has several $1 million already. I don't know what she spent in this race, and she'll get more. So it's a challenge for Jerri Green to raise the money to be able to get her message across the great state of Tennessee.
Yeah, and I believe that she will. I think people are going to look at this race and they're going to see vulnerability like we've been speaking of. I think if they have a debate and Jerri performs well in the debate, people will look at this thing and say, you know what, this might be a spot.
Yeah,
And I really do think that the fact that she got far more percentage of the vote in Shelby County than she did in some of the outlying areas shows that Jerri Green, if she gets that money that you're talking about, she needs to campaign heavily in other areas because I do believe she will win Shelby County in the general election. But if Jerri Green can go out into the rest of the state and have some money to spend over there, she'll make it competitive. I'll just say that.
All right, we're going to turn our attention to now Congressional District 9. We are having a projection here as well. Justin Pearson seemingly taking this one, sweeping a little bit here. We're not really seeing any colors for the other candidates. It's all yellow. So here we are with 65% of the vote, 23,000 voters on Election Day. We're also seeing 59% reporting in. And honestly, I might be wrong about that. It might be all early voting too as well. So, you know, he's going to be it, and we can take a look at the Republican side. But, you know, we thought London Lamar, and you could speak to this, Willie, this might be a tighter race, but she fell 14,200 in votes behind Pearson.
Well, I think they both had great messaging. I think Justin had more energy behind his campaign. I think London she had a great message. I think either way, we were looking for a battle with, I don't like even saying his name, but Mr. Taylor. We were looking forward to sending any one of Senator Taylor, and we were looking forward to our battle with him. So you know, either way, I think it was going to be that. But now that we know it's Justin, we're game on.
Sam Hardiman with the Daily Memphis.
Can we show the Taylor?
Absolutely, we sure can.
Oh, yeah.
So he's projected as well. Once you see that check mark there, that lets you know that they've already declared the winner.
He was strong.
47%.
Yeah.
This will be a really interesting general election, I think, for Taylor and Pearson. It's funny that Sam Hardiman with the Daily Memphian mentioned how much he would watch the Twitters of Pearson and Taylor and see how that was going to pan out. I am getting some information from our back of house here that Heidi Kuhn, and that is for Congressional District 8, is now the projected winner on the Democratic side, facing off Kustoff, who is running uncontested on the Republican side. Yeah. She was pretty much the front runner on the Democratic side, but Dewey Ryan here, being a military background, I know that there was some veteran support there, but you know, how do you all think she could possibly do against Kustoff?
I don't think she stands a chance. I know Heidi, I think she's a good person, but I don't think she has the machine behind her, and Kustoff is the incumbent, and I think he takes this easily.
Yeah, I think of the three gerrymandered districts, that's the most difficult one for the Democrats. I'm just not seeing it. I also noticed back in District 9 where Charlotte Bergman ended up. Very disappointing for someone. And it goes to underscore what she had been saying all along, that the Republicans just really dissed her in this whole election after she has been their standard bearer for a long time.
For a long time.
So we are saying Taylor is going to face off against Pearson. We're going to see Kuhn face off against Kustoff. Before we close here, I just want to see if we can take a look at Congressional Districts 5 for the Republican primary. Very close here. They haven't called it yet. Charlie Hatcher still taking the lead. Andy Ogles, the incumbent, 47%, and trailing about 3,200 votes, and this is 72% reporting. Otis.
It seems that Hatcher is winning fairly big in Shelby County so
Yeah,
far.
that's what it looks like.
If that holds, Charlie Hatcher's going to win because of the numbers here in Shelby
Only
County.
about just short of 200 behind.
Well, okay.
But you're right. That can make all the difference in Shelby
Hatcher
County.
is looking pretty good right now. That does not bode all that well for Democrats, because I think the Democrats were sharpening their knives for Ogles because of his other issues. They'll have a tougher time with Charlie Hatcher.
Okay, and so to that point, let's take a quick look real quick at how Mulder's doing. And we're seeing here that one's too close to call as well. He's still about 42% leading, but that looks like, he will probably end up being the Democratic nominee. So, all right, gentlemen, thank you all so much for joining us. We're going to end it there. So Scott McCormick, Willie Simon, thank you for your time on election night. Otis is going to stick around as we get ready for our 9 and 10 o'clock. Please join us. Continue watching on ABC 24 for election night coverage. Thank you for joining us.